It's 6:15 and time now for What's Trending. Kids are making more off of losing teeth than ever before. Delta Dental found that the Tooth Fairy is shelling out about $4.70 per tooth. And that's the most in the 23-year history of the original Tooth Fairy poll. The previous high was $4.66. That was in 2017. And the average price per tooth does vary across regions. The Tooth Fairy is actually most generous here in the north, paying out an average of $5.72 a tooth. Back in 1998, that average price for a tooth was only $1.30. And Delta Dental's poll was conducted between December 28th and January 8th with more than 1,000 parents of children ages 6 to 12. Delta Dental said that the survey is a way to remind parents also of the importance of oral care, which is a great thing for everybody to pay very close attention to. But yeah, guys, that's interesting. You know, of course, how things change with time. For me, when I was losing my teeth, I feel like $1 a tooth was pretty standard from the Tooth Fairy. I also got a silver dollar once, which I remember thinking, oh my gosh, that's really cool. But the Tooth Fairy also took into account, maybe how difficult the tooth was for coming out. I think, if it was a tougher one, I would maybe get $5. And then once I had 8 teeth taken out at one time, and I got $20 for that. So wow. The Tooth Fairy was very generous with that one.
That's impressive. Nice to see that that the Tooth Fairy blessed you with that. But I think I've had a little bit of a variation of dollar amounts too. I think the ones that were maybe more painful for me, traumatic experiences. Maybe I shelled out a couple extra dollars for that. But no, the Tooth Fairy is out there doing some good work.
Yeah, without a doubt. I was more on the lower end. Usually for me, the Tooth Fairy gave about $1, then probably one of every coin. So more on the lower side back in the early parts of the days, and even played some pranks on me too, like it was hiding maybe under my bed or in my mattress or in my pillowcase or something weird. Like the Tooth Fairy decided to play some pranks on me. And again, as our producer Kevin, I'll throw him under the bus here. Who doesn't love to play pranks on me? So who knows?
That's fantastic.
Funny. Oh my goodness. Well, on to another cute story here. An Australian zoo has unveiled its latest addition, a baby koala. Check him out. According to the zoo, Humphrey the koala Joey is the first to be born at the Taronga Zoo, Sydney, in over a year. A senior koala keeper said the 8-month-old Joey joined his mother at the zoo's New Encounter exhibit and was already attempting to eat some eucalyptus leaves. Koala joeys usually stay in their mother's pouch for up to 6 months before emerging and attaching themselves to the mother's back. They've seen this koala out of the mom's pouch for just the last 2 weeks, and he'll stay with mom until he's about a year old. Then he'll be ready to become independent from there. And the keeper said the koalas are now a threatened species, and thousands of them died during the wildfires in the southern hemisphere last summer, and much of their habitat in New South Wales state was destroyed. So also just a great opportunity to spread some awareness about that issue there. But we got to just circle back to just talk about how adorable koalas are in general. But I mean, just the little itty bitty mini baby ones are just they're just out of this world cute. I can't get over it.
I know. We know, Peter, that you love baby animals really of all types. So,
yes.
So that's why this story is perfect for him. But yes, they're just precious. And I think it's also really interesting just to learn a little bit more about what they go through. 6 months in their mother's pouch, and then they end up staying with their mom for about a year. So fun facts.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. Honestly, it took all the words out of my mouth. That is just so cute, and hopefully just give those animals some love too. Unfortunately, those wildfires was not a good situation. Hopefully help them out. We definitely want to get them off the endangered species list too. But one thing that's also scary besides endangeredness is also spiders in a library. So it sounds like a bad sequel to Snakes on a Plane 2. The University of Michigan shut down one of its libraries for 2 days after the discovery of 3 Mediterranean recluse spiders. And here's what they look like. The Mediterranean recluse spider is venomous like its cousin, the brown recluse. A university spokeswoman says they were found in a basement mechanical room in late January during a routine building check by pest management. That part of the building is not public. The spokeswoman apologized on behalf of the library for the closure, saying it was actually due to a misunderstanding of the situation and was a mistake. Pest management is treating the areas where the spiders were discovered. So no thanks. I'll just go outside on the weather deck and hide in the snow now. Thank you. That just sends me the creepy crawlies and whatever else you want to use to describe that. It's not only the spiders, but obviously venomous spiders too. So no thanks.
Yeah, well, I'm really glad to hear that they weren't just like chilling with the books. You know, if you like
Yeah.
pull out a book, you know, all of a sudden you find a spider with it, that would be horribly awful and terrible. But yeah, I have a little bit of arachnophobia myself, so yeah, I'm not into spiders.
Yeah, no, and this close-up image isn't really doing it for me either.
Right.
I think it's honestly making it look a little bit bigger than it really is in real life. But yeah, you know, I could do without spiders. I don't.
Yeah.
They say it's like spiders or snakes for people. I don't really love either of them.
Oh
to be
no, yeah,
honest.
they're both on my bad list.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bad. Just keep those as far away from me as possible. But glad they weren't chilling with the books, so to say. But